Welcome back. Thanks for watching. Support my channel. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll subscribe back to you. It's a great little community we have here. We're just doing these videos to help each other out. This is just an update. It's not really just to talk about my RO system, RODI system. So I let it go for a while. Didn't change it or didn't check anything. I got the TDS meter. That really helped out. I suggest buying one of those. Hooked it all up. I hooked a shutoff valve. This one, I believe, if I'm correct, was a 75 gallon a day, I think. And I got the upgrade kit, as you see up on from BRS on the very top up there, to make it up to 150 a day, 150 gallons a day. I don't know if it, I mean, it's hooked up correctly, but here's what I have. So before the water, let me turn it on. And so switch to the, okay, here's the water coming into the house. Okay, so it's 198 TDS. I think that's kind of high. We live in a desert, so our water's not the greatest out here. We have a water softening system also. So let me switch to the out. Before, this was 100 to 120, and now it's 0. I mean, everything's perfect with that. But here's the part that's gonna trip you out. I have the auto shut off here. Let me go down here, and so here's my refill station. See that stream of water coming out? I believe it's supposed to be 1 part product water and 4 parts wastewater. So here's my wastewater. Drip. Awesome. Okay, so you've seen it on the TDS meter. That line is coming right here, blue. It's coming right off there. It's reading what's coming out of this system. So I don't have all that wastewater. Now that's the part that's amazing. So I just want to point that out. I thought that was pretty cool because the water out here is very expensive. And so before I changed out the filters, that was coming out at 100. The reason I didn't change it, I had the system for a couple years and I didn't have the TDS meter on there and I wasn't checking it. So the DI resin was definitely depleted and leaching back, or not taking that much out of it. So I mean, from 200 to 100, it was only removing a little bit of it. And so there you go. Let me turn this off to conserve the battery. So there it is there. I have this shut off. I mean, it fills it up quick. It's got good pressure, and I have hardly any wastewater coming out. And there was my old one, so it was pretty depleted. You know, I kind of procrastinated on that one. My tank. That's the good news. Here's the bad news. The flatworms are still here. They are just kicking it. They're like extended family now. And I have 2 more bottles of the flatworm exit. I'm going to do back-to-back days of water changes and medicating to get rid of these things. And if I see them again, I'm going to get 6 more bottles. These guys are not going to win this. I've had so much bad luck and battles with pest, aptasia, taking over my tank. These guys aren't going to win. I'm going to do it day after day after day until these suckers are gone. But everything's looking good. And so I mean, they're not smothering my corals or anything. I'm sorry. I should have cleaned the glass. I was a little bit depressed with the flatworms, as you can expect. And so that's what that is. So I mean, I'll clean the glass and get all excited as soon as these things are done. I did put out a video before on should I get lights or more corals. That's still coming. I just want to get rid of these flatworms first, and then I will move on to the next project. So let me show you the sump. I changed out the filter socks. I actually pulled the whole sump, or the protein skimmer, out and cleaned it because I had a lot of stuff in the bottom there. Whenever you have anything that's just sitting in your system, you know, it could be put nitrates in there. My nitrates were starting to climb. They were lower, and then, you know, they're starting to climb up. I think, I don't know, the Solidford test kit, you know, it shows it like 20. I don't know. It's like a guessing game with that. That's why I like the Hannah checkers. You can disagree if you want, but you know, I like the Hannah checkers for things. They're more, it's digital, it's more accurate. So here's my, it's a dry foam. It's working really well. I love the Reef Octopus Regal, man. This thing is just a beast of a skimmer. It's awesome. So let me show you right here. I use the pre-filter pad, which is, it's a 200 micron filter. It just helps with reducing the cleaning on my filter socks. I added some more bio pellets because the nitrates were coming up a little bit. It could have been just to try this inside the sump, and you know, so I cleaned everything. I had stuff like that laying all over, so cleaned it out as best I could, and so it's working out pretty well. All right, so that's about it for now. It's just the flatworms. It's my next challenge, and I wanted to show you that how much product water I have out of that little upgrade kit. All right, support my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video in a couple days.